So here we will be explaining the SMC air management system. If you see in this panel, if we start from the left side, first we have used the mist separator. Whatever the impurities which are coming in the air that do not reach our further components, that will be helping us to maintain the life of the further components. Next, we come up with the electro-pneumatic regulator. The function of this electro-pneumatic regulator is to maintain the pressure in the machine. Next is come up with the flow sensor. This sensor is having the options of flow, pressure and air temperature as well as the accumulated flow. Then downside is our hub unit, which is utilized to provide us the data, and it can communicate with further devices to capture those devices' data. So our air management system is communicating wirelessly to this remote unit, and it is getting all those data through the wireless communication, and it will provide me the data through that single unit. One AMS base unit can communicate with 10 more remote units. So this is the wireless remote which can communicate with the AMS air management system. So it is having two ports, port 1 and port 2. You can connect any IO-Link sensor with this, and you have to provide the power to this remote unit, and it will be connected to a wireless antenna. Through that you can get the data in your air management system through wireless communication up to 100 meter of the working radius. Next, come up with the soft start valve. This soft start valve is having a function that whenever your machine first cycle starts, it will make that cycle at a lower pressure, that whosoever is working in the machine will not get hit by the full pressure. Also, this valve is utilized for the isolation purpose. Whenever your machine is not consuming any compressed air and you want to isolate the air from the system, then the machine will went to the isolation stage. Also, when you see here in the panel, there are two buttons. So one is the isolation button and next is the standby button. Once I press the standby button, so the device is programmed that whenever your machine air consumption is less than 120 liter, the machine will go to standby mode. So if we see in the system, the present consumption of the machine is 118 liter or 116 liter. So whenever my machine will get the data, confirmation data from the PLC or through any external input signal, it will change that system from working condition to the standby condition. So now I am providing the signal to the component through standby mode. Once I press the switch, standby signal, my machine standby pressure will changes from 5 bar to 4 bar. So during the standby condition, my machine pressure requirement has been reduced, which has reduced my machine air consumption from 118 liter to 88 to 90 liter, which is saving the air during the standby condition. Next function comes then when your machine is not working for a particular interval of time, then you can provide the next signal. For example, you have given the machine isolation signal. Once the isolation signal reaches, your machine consumption will drop down from 88 liter to 0 liter. So this is how your machine can smartly save your air consumption during the non-working conditions or standby conditions. So now we will be explaining you the web server function of air management system. When I click the web server IP address which has been set in the device, it will take me to the home page. So from the home page, I have seen that two components are connected. One is the base unit and one is the remote unit. Remote unit is communicating with the base unit through wireless communication. So with this device, the wireless communication option is also available, which can work up to 100 meter radius. It is working in 2.4 gigahertz frequency, and it will provide you the combination where you can scale your components to different location without utilizing any wire, which will help you to CO2 reduction. When we see here in the device number 1, the master unit, air management hub, when we go, it will give me a pictorial view that what are the components which are connected in this device. Same which we have seen in the panel, there is a electro-pneumatic regulator, There is sensor. Whenever I am clicking that part, the same window is displaying me in the down window. So if I see I am getting the live data of accumulated flow, my instantaneous flow consumption, my air temperature and my pressure of the machine. And presently the machine is waiting for the standby signal because my air consumption is less than 120 liter, which has been set here. I can change this data from machine to machine. Here the hysteresis has been defined at 5 liter per minute. Hysteresis will maintain whenever your flow will not sustain for a particular interval of time. I can also create a standby on delay. Standby on delay will help me that my machine, whenever for a particular lesser frequency of time reaches a particular flow, it will not change its states. Also I have an option for the auto isolation. So with the auto isolation feature, if I enable it, the machine, whenever it is in the standby condition for my particular set value, here we have set 20 seconds, machine will go to isolation condition automatically through the standby signal. Next function I am getting with this device, that I can remotely change my machine operating pressure and my machine standby pressure. The operating pressure presently set it at the machine is 5 bar and standby pressure set is 4 bar. I can also have the feature to add the pressure ramp up duration. So I can ramp up in the cycle of 0.1 second. Also with this I have a system parameter window. In the system parameter window, I can forcefully change the machine condition. If I change the condition to isolate, immediately my machine will went to the isolation condition. So the person who is having the access of this web logging function, he can access all the components which are connected in air management system. Also this device is having one extra option to connect a IO-Link port. So with this IO-Link port, you can connect any type of IO-Link sensors which can be programmed, which can be utilized to get the data using our air management system. With this our air management system, we get an option for different type of communication protocol, for example Ethernet IP, Profinet or EtherCAT. Also we are having an option of OPC UA. So through OPC UA also you can take the data. Presently we have utilized the Profinet option. So through Profinet options we are getting the data in our AMS software. So once I log in the Energy Microvision software, so I am getting the home window. So in the home window, when I click the dashboard, so in the dashboard I have created multiple tags. So when I go for my AMS base unit, so in the base unit, whatever my machine is working presently, so if you see my machine working pressure is shown here is 4 bar, and I can see my machine continuous, what will be the consumption of my machine here in this window. The last 1 hour graph will be represented here. We can see when my machine was in isolation condition and when my machine was in standby condition and when my machine was in working condition. So through this pressure trend, I can analyze how my machine working pressure behavior is during its working conditions. In the next window, when we see, there is a flow trend which is shown in this screen. Presently my machine is consuming the flow of 86 liter, which is shown here. And when I get that, when I want to capture the data for the last 1 hour, so when I see there are spikes in the machine, so it means something happened in the machine which was not normal. During the normal condition, you are getting a linear graph. So it gives me my machine live data also. Whenever your machine air consumption increases, so you know exactly at what time stamp your machine has come to problem or your machine has some maintenance concern. Next is the trend of my accumulated flow. So from the last 1 hour, how my accumulated flow trend has been increased. So I can compare my accumulated flow shift wise. For example, my shift 1 has consumed how much flow compared to my shift 2, compared to the productivity of the machine. Also we are getting the AMS, through AMS we are getting the air temperature. What is the air temperature of my system? Air. So presently it is 19.5 degree. Through this we have also used the energy trend analysis. So through this trend analysis, I can see how much energy has been saved using this air management system. So it has shown me for the last from this morning till now, in 1 hour it has saved me total 120 liter of the air. So through this graph I can get the complete data when my machine was in standby condition or isolation condition, how much total energy saving happened for that particular shift or for that particular day. You can design your dashboard according to your requirement of the machine. So when we go to the demo unit, so this is only for the window of our demo kit which we have displayed there. So that display unit flow and accumulated flow data has been shown here. And when I go to the complete AMS, I am getting the complete screen for my plant. What are the sensors are connected with my air management system. All those data I am getting in my window. I can generate the reports. I can analyze the trends using trend analysis features. So multiple options are given to you, because the function of energy saving is only possible when you are maintaining the air consumption of your machine regularly. You are analyzing how your machine behavior is. Also, one more feature I want to highlight with this component, that is condition based maintenance. So through this condition based maintenance, for example, when your machine was in consuming during whenever you installed your machine consumption was 1000 liter. After 6 months, if the machine consumption increases from 1000 to 1100, and the user went to the machine and he identified some issues in the machine. So for example, the cylinder seal was damaged. So once he entered those data that at 1100 liter I found the machine forward seal was leaking, so he can input that data, and through the time interval within a 1 year time frame we are having a lot of data. So next time same type of problem arises, the user will get the alert that what type of problem was there during the last duration when the same type of flow reading was observed. So when we talk about this air management system, the focus of SMC is to create an ecosystem. Through those ecosystem you can connect all your plant sensors data. The sensors can be of any type, like vibration sensor, flow sensor, water sensor, or your energy meter. All those data you can get through our air management system using our small remote units. If you are having any type of sensors of any make, you can connect those sensors and you can get all those data through our air management system using the communication protocol, or through OPC UA through direct connection, or you can utilize the edge server. Through edge server you can get the data in the cloud. So this is very interesting whenever you are talking about the energy saving or CO2 reduction. So that is only possible in your factory when you are having the analysis of your machine. And you can compare your machine 1 with machine 2 when both machines are having the same productivity. Why my different machine is consuming more air, and you can reduce the air consumption, which will help us to reduce the CO2 emission.